In this video, I'll be going over some of the differences between inputting text and numbers into your spreadsheet, as long as how to edit cells with existing data. So the first thing I want to go over is how to edit a cell with existing data in it. As you probably noticed from the previous video, our title American Football Conference has a spelling error. Now how do we fix this? Well, you can click on the cell and start typing, but it's just going to replace everything in the cell, and we don't want to do that. In this case, to edit the data in a cell, you need to click into the cell. There's a difference between clicking on a cell and having the whole cell selected and clicking into a cell. To click into a cell, all you need to do is double tap. And now a flashing cursor appears. You can move the cursor around with the arrow key or click where you want the cursor to be. In this case, we want to fix the football spelling error, so we'll add another L and then hit enter. So that is the difference between clicking on a cell and clicking into a cell. Again, if I wanted names here, I would just hit S and then enter. Now, as you can see here, the only type of data we have is text, but I want to talk about how to enter in numerical data. Let's add another category right here to tell us when our football team was founded. Now, as you can see, because I was typing in the cell next to this table of data that we have here, Excel automatically figured out that we want to extend our data to the next row and therefore automatically italicized our category. So now that we have our new category, we can start entering the dates for when our football team was founded. Now, as you can see, a big difference between entering text and numerical data is alignment. Numerical data is automatically aligned to the right, whereas text is automatically aligned to the left. This is how Excel automatically formats text and numerical data. Now I'm going to go ahead and enter in the rest of the dates. All right, so you can see I stopped here at Titans with 1960, and I didn't fill in the rest of the data because I want to show you a very cool feature of Excel. If I click on the cell and then hover over the lower right corner, my cursor will change into the plus sign. If I click and drag down, it will copy the data to the cells below. This is a very helpful feature of Excel. Now, Excel can do more than just copy data down. It can actually predict what you're going to type in next. To show an example of this, we're going to add another category, but let's add it to the front this time. To do that, we just need to hover over column A, right click, and hit the insert button. And now we have another column here that we can add a category to. And let's go ahead and enter in a number category. Now in this case, it didn't italicize my numbers. So let's go ahead and click on that. Let's hit the italicize. Now let's go ahead and enter in number 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter, and now we could do this the whole way down. Or we could select our cells 1, 2, and 3 here, hover over the bottom right-hand corner again, and drag down all the way to the bottom of our data sheet. And Excel will automatically fill and predict our numbers for us. Very powerful feature of Excel. Will save a lot of time when inputting data. Now let's say I only had 1 entered in. If I were to click on this and start dragging down, it would only copy the 1 down. So to help Excel predict what we want our text to be, we're going to need to give it a little bit more information and therefore add the 2 in and then select the range A3 and A4 of cells and then drag down, and Excel is smart enough to figure out the rest. Now again, notice that the number is automatically aligned to the right, whereas the text is to the left. If you don't like this look of the numbers being right up against the text like this, to change that, you would highlight the range of cells that you want changed and hit center. So once again, we'll need to fix our title. So we'll come up here and we'll select this range of cells and hit the merge and center again. And there we go. Now it's just one cell. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and stay tuned for the next video in this Excel Basics series.